Hello children and welcome to another KrebsCOHO replay for all of you guys. I know you guys are waiting for this. And guess what? This is gonna be a different game. By that there's really not that much difference in this game. This is not Coho, this is VCO. So bringing you guys my first VCO replay for all of you. Quite an exciting one as well, should I say. This is one I snatched off of GameReplays.org. Check that site out if you guys haven't already. I'm sure most of you have. Excellent replays on there and excellent replay I am about to show you guys. So let's get this game started. Righto. So this is going to be McGeckin's War. I don't think many people will usually like this map. I don't really mind it, to be honest, but you know, whatever your preference is. We have two Wehrmacht, one being IIExitIIICiastek and one being deadb0lt, versing two allies, or should I say one American and one Brit. We have SnoopReborn playing as the Americans, and we have FashionPoliceReborn playing as the Brits. So quite an interesting combination. We will see what happens in this match. But as you guys can see right from the beginning, we have the Brits going far off and extending into neutral territory. If a lot of you don't know how the Brits play, or I don't know, just want to know how the Brits play, a very common tactic that the Brits like to do is they like to capture a sector in the center of the map, somewhere that's sort of near the battlefield to come, and they like moving their big bus and basically planting this bus down right in the center of this place, capturing this territory, acting as a retreat point and also acting as an observation point. Yeah, so those are basically advantages. Observation points so you get extra munitions, retreat points so you don't have to go run so far away to the base sectors, and yeah, all round's pretty cool. So anyway, right off the start we have the bus coming over here. We have the Americans capping some points here to connect up with the Brits, and really that is pretty much looking like a centralized strategy. We have a little bit of capping on the side, and yeah, pretty much standard right now. Also like this beginning that the Wehrmacht have right now. Two bikes right away. What you guys really need to notice in this game is the amount of communication that is going on between these players. Very important. I think you guys should really try to incorporate this into your own games and try to communicate with your teammate after you are playing with somebody else. So I like this. You have your Volksgrenadiers here providing frontal power and your MG coming in for suppressing power. Two bikes. Now there's quite an interesting thing about this. I'm guessing he built two bikes because Brits can build trenches. Early on, trenches will be an extreme hassle. So these bikes make it very effective at taking out those trenches early on. And look at this suppressing power coming from the MG. Ciastek doing a very good job pinning these Brits down. Brits just running away, retreat. Doesn't really matter for them because look where their base is. As I said, they can retreat really close onto the battlefield where their big bus is, the headquarters. So no worries for the Brits. And really this MG is going to need to be a bit careful, to be honest, because these recon squads, they for I believe 15 ammunition, I can't remember exactly, they can instantly kill a member of anything, any unit. And as you can see, just taking a snipe out of one of those MGs and severely down to one man. Really needs to get out of there. And unfortunately losing that MG a bit too early. So heavy losses right now on the Axis side. About to lose this motorcycle, and bam, that is gone. Very heavy losses right now. MG taken out, motorcycle taken out. See, what you guys really need to try to do in the beginning is unit preservation. Losing too many guys early on will mean you lose a lot of territory, so try to keep your guys alive. And so right now we just have basically the Brits trying to secure down this sector, trying to push the Axis off. I like how this little barbed wire placement. Now barbed wire can be very effective. Use it right and put it in nice cutoff points. So as you can see, they put it, the Axis put it right along here. So they denied entry into this little sector. Pretty cool. One thing you guys should note is that Brits can't actually cut wires until later on. So really, if you're versing two Brits, for example, build lots of wires because they cannot circumnavigate those wires, so it helps a lot. So yeah, right now just capping away at the victory point. Not much point loss going on right now. 485. And all is really quiet right now. I like what is going on the side. As you guys can see, there's engineers capping away, cutting off the axes from their resources. Now that's also another thing that you guys should do. If you don't have anything to do with your pioneers or your engineers, try and get them to cap points. I mean, if they're not going to be there for fighting, you might as well be doing them or using them for something, right? Absolutely loving what's going on here. The Brits absolutely getting mauled. Taken out by so many Volksgrenadiers, taken out by so many flames as well. And so right now, really, we have Snoop bringing out early bars. Very common tactic for the Americans as well. As soon as you have about, let's see actually how many Snoop has riflemen. He has 3 riflemen on the field. So once you get about 3 riflemen, maybe 4. But really, when you get enough fuel, go for bars right away if you're doing a rifleman strategy. Bars are absolutely great. Volksgrenadiers will have a very hard time taking on bars until they get veterancy of some sort. Now I'm absolutely loving this. We got a little wee sniper going, taking a bit of shots at the back. And as you can see, sniper becomes a very big hassle if you just let it go unnoticed, really. Over time, they like to kill a lot of guys. And so very early loss of that Bren. Quite unfortunate, really. A little bit of harassing going on from Jeeps. Brits locking down the sector even further. Putting down a mortar emplacement. And using it very effectively. As you guys can see, he's also got this mortar emplacement right behind the hedgerows. So providing cover for himself, absolutely brilliant. I love seeing this sort of stuff from players. All these little fine attentions of detail. And also putting this wee observation post. This is a bit suggestible, to be honest. I'm not sure if it'd be too wise putting an observation post here. I can sort of understand it because, you know, this is a higher field point, so you get more resources. But then again, I mean, it's right on the battlefield, so I'm pretty sure this mortar might potentially be able to reach that observation post. Maybe just, but I'm not sure. And actually, it looks like it can. See that little blast go off. So as you can see, maybe not the best way to spend your resources, really.
The Huns are taking our
and so we just see harassing of points. Little wee skirmish going on here. MG taking a lot of fire, needs to get out of there. Instead he's following it back. I'm not exactly sure what the reason for that is. Now he's getting away. Sniper taking off some little weak hot shots there. And as you guys can see, if you leave these snipers untouched, they will be a lot of hassle. I mean, taking 1/6 of your fighting power effectively each time they take a shot. And so right now we have, what is this, deadb0lt trying to recapture some points. Good on him. Do not let the enemy take your points from you. And so just a lot of fighting going on right now. As you guys can see, just all across the battlefield. I'm just going to scroll across the battlefield and show you what's going on. So fighting going along here. We have men setting up for an attack over here. We have fighting going on over here. We have capture going on along here. So as you can see, really across the whole entire battlefield, you got stuff going on. Retreating riflemen landing right on top of that mine, taking a bit of damage. Quite harsh. But that's what I like to see in games like this. Good little fine detail, as I was saying. Taking notice of your cover, placing mines down, micromanagement. It's really so effective. Also like this use, as soon as they see, deadb0lt sees that riflemen are coming towards the sniper, quickly uncamouflages it so he gets the speed bonus and starts running away. Yet always picking off guys. As you can see, very hard time.
A victory point.
Ineffective grenade. And so what do we have right now? So I'm looking at SnoopReborn. SnoopReborn has actually gone for airborne. So as you can see, he's got the air reconnaissance. That's 50 ammunition. That provides basically a recon run, a plane that goes flying across the map in any direction that you like, and that basically reveals all the territory and any cloaked units for you. So it's very useful before you're going to put down you know, artillery, or if you want to try and uncloak a sniper. So yeah, pretty much all good. Also like this use of by the Brits, being very offensive. So as soon as they had a few squads out, boom, they went straight for a Stuart. Always putting on the pressure for the axes. Early Stuart, very hard to counter. A few Panzerfrosts might be able to take it out, but then again, a few Panzerfrosts are going to cost quite a bit of ammunition. As you can see, observation posts going down, and I don't know, I think it's quite unfortunate that they put it there so early in the game. I think maybe if they put it back a bit on some other point, it would have been better, because as you can see, that's quite a bit of manpower just gone. So right now we have the Axis strong hold in the center. As you can see, a lot of stuff going on right now. So selected everything here. We've got half track, we have sniper, we have MP40 Volks, we've got MG, we've got Panzerschrecks, Grenadiers. Jeez, this is so much to say. So basically a counter for everything. Looking very cool. I'm gonna switch over to the other players just to see what's happening. Fashion Police. He's gone for he's got commandos right now. So basically he's going to have a lot of anti-infantry ability. So very cool tactics going on right now. Big fight going on. Anti-tank tried to take out the Stuart. Stuart using speed to try and get away, but the Stuart is in a very odd place. Could easily be taken out by a Panzerfrost right now, depending if they have the ammunition for it. And as you can see, Panzerschreck taking it out. We have a lot of casualties on the field right now. Half track was taken out there, a few Volks Grenadiers, but I think kind of balanced out by taking out that Stuart. And right now we're just losing, the Axis are losing a lot of territory. So let's see what else is going on. Deadbolt has actually got no choice of commander ability just now. I'm not going to say that's actually bad. It's actually quite a good thing. Commander abilities, if you're not sure what to go for and want to respond accordingly to your enemy's abilities, then you should always just save them up. Save them up until later and then respond correctly. Ouch, these commandos take a lot of flame damage right now. Usually they're really good at ripping apart infantry, but falling right on that mine. Absolutely horrible way to go down. Big loss of manpower. As we switch on over to Fashion Police, each glider costs 560 manpower, and that provides a full squad of commandos. Unfortunately, losing this glider to the and the commandos to the two flamethrower squads is a very good use of guys right there. As we see another skirmish going on in the center, we have suppressing ability, I believe, coming from the